All right, it's depression back for another week of which game will make me commit suicide first. We started. Yeah, I don't know. You're making great contributions, by the way. Thanks for.
All you said was something about suicide. It was a little harsh to start.
Thanks for driving the show.
You gotta put a warning on the label first.
You're driving a car, not your show. Wait. Yeah. Oh god. The controller's on the ground and it's doing stuff. Okay. To recap quickly over last week's picks, Madden picked the Rams. They were correct. Ethan and Eric picked the Vikings. They were incorrect. Madden and Eric picked the Jets. They were incorrect. Ethan picked the Jaguars. And he was correct. Anything? Or, no?
You're going a little fast. I don't have anything. I don't know why I picked the Jets. I don't know.
Ethan, Madden, and Eric all go Miami. And there's where he commits suicide.
Hashtag Brock Osweiler should take Ryan Tannehill's job after that.
Yeah. Also, Kenyon Drake should get, at least 6 touches per game. Not 0.
For real, though. Damn.
Next up, Ethan and Eric pick Philly, and Tennessee once again kicks Eric's ass. Any comments?
I'll make a comment when we pick week 5.
Houston, Eric and Ethan picked correctly, and Madden had Indianapolis winning incorrectly. Ethan, Eric, Madden all pick the Pack over the Bills, because no one loses like the Buffalo Bills. Ethan, Eric, and Madden... Vikings. Yeah, that's fair. Ethan, Eric, and Madden all pick the Lions incorrectly. Cowboys win by 2, I think? 1, 2?
Yes, 2.
Yeah. Madden picks the Bucks. Retarded. Ethan and Eric pick the Bears. Something that rhymes with retarded. Cincinnati wins. No one picked them. Ethan, Eric, Madden all go Atlanta. Again, Ethan, Eric, Madden all go Seattle. Correctly this time. Arizona does not win. Eric and Madden picked Cleveland, losing to Oakland, who Ethan picked. The Saints, we all picked correctly to beat the Jets.
Giants.
The Giants. The Chargers beat the 49ers, and we all picked the Chargers. Baltimore beats Pittsburgh, and Baltimore went unpicked this week. And Eric and Madden correctly picked Kansas City in a close game against Denver at Denver that Ethan had picked. Okay. Easy enough. Moving on to week 5. Colts at Pats happening tonight in half an hour, roughly. Indianapolis is going to win 31-24, says Madden. And I'm not going against the Patriots again for the 4th time. I'm just going to go with the Patriots this time.
Yeah, as much as I would like to, pick the underdog here, Patriots. It's been 3 weeks that I picked against them. So.
Oh, I'm chewing a sandwich real quick.
What?
I'm eating a sandwich.
Oh. Okay.
Tennessee at Buffalo. Madden says Tennessee's going to win by double digits. What do you say?
Okay, so since I'm 0-4 in picking Titans games, I've realized something that is good for the Nashville fan base, which is I have the power to control the Titans' destiny this year. Whatever I say, they're gonna do the opposite. So if you guys want your team to make the playoffs, you just start bribing me or something, because right now I kind of hate them. So
Eric's PayPal link is in the description.
So they're playing the Bills. I'm gonna pick the Titans to win, which obviously means they're gonna lose. So I'll start taking bribes next week.
Man, conventional wisdom would say to take the Tennessee Titans here, but you've been incorrect every single week. So I'm gonna go with Buffalo. You're just gonna be wrong. Yeah.
I know they're gonna lose. That's why I'm picking them to win.
This next game might be the most accurate scoreline I've ever seen. Falcons at Steelers. Atlanta losing 34-40.
That's a bit low.
The Steelers have to win a game, right? They have to win another game here soon. So I'm gonna stick with the Steelers, but I don't know, man. I mean, you got to think like they're due for one, right?
I mean, Atlanta has to win a game eventually, right? Like, they're 1-3. You got to think they're due for one, right? I got the Falcons.
All right, next up, Denver at the Jets. Madden has Denver winning by 4 in a blowout. Not, because it's funny, I said 38-34.
Was that your pick or Madden's?
That was Madden's.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm going to go with... No, go ahead, sorry.
It's certainly not...
I'm going to go... I'm actually going to go with the away team here. Go Denver over the Jets.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's not going to be 38-34, but it's probably going to be a 6-0 game, and Keenum's going to lay an egg, so the Jets are going to use that egg to score a touchdown.
Sam Darnold's going to crack that egg when he falls on it. Like. Next up, Jacksonville at Kansas City. Madden has the Jags winning 31-13. I mean, this is like a scoreline I could see, like Jacksonville just having a crazy game, their defense going off, destroying Kansas City, but I mean, Kansas City is rolling, and I'm not going to be the one to stop them, so I'm going to go Jags, that way the Chiefs win, because I'm just a curse for every team, so I'm going to stick with the Jags.
Looking at Jaguars Chiefs and seeing a 7-1 record combined is an odd thing. But I think I'm going to take the Jags too, because better D beats O, I guess. I don't know.
Well, Kansas City is going to win that game now. Okay. Packers at the Lions. Packers going to win 38-24, says Madden. Aaron Rodgers, questionable. Both of these teams have looked so garbage, except for like a few players on either side. I just don't know who to go with.
So we're gonna go with one, or
I mean, I'm waiting on your pick. It's like you can't,
Well, it's in Detroit, so the Packers always lose some random games throughout the year. Tough division matchup. I got the Lions.
I have the Lions winning, and then the refs stopping it and then giving it to Green Bay. I have Green Bay winning. Not like that happened before. Cry face. Okay. Baltimore at Cleveland, due to be an interesting one. Madden has Cleveland winning 21-19 at home, and I think they win. I think they pick up a win here. I like Cleveland in this one.
I think that's like the exact score it's going to be. So good job, Madden. 21-19 Browns.
Next up, Giants at Panthers, 21-11. Giants going to win, says Madden, but they forgot. It's an odd week.
It's week 5. Yeah.
Cam Newton gonna show out, gonna win this game, at least 39-75.
Well, clearly that's not an accurate score. However, I do agree with my colleague that it is odd week Cam, and you know what that means. It's gonna be like 30-10.
Next up, Miami at Cincinnati.
Oh my God.
Two most exact same teams.
Dude, Dolphins versus Bengals, 2 3-1 teams. What? Oh my God.
Okay, so I'm like, the Bengals can't keep winning, but then I'm like, well, fuck, the Dolphins can't keep winning. They got blown out. Man. I'm gonna go Miami, just because Andy Dalton's not a good quarterback. He's just not. Not that Tannehill is, but I think Tannehill's better by a lot. Actually.
Dude, after that fucking whatever the fuck you call what Tannehill did last week, you can't even say
his
that.
first 3 weeks were really good. I think Kenny Stills goes off for a big game in this one.
This nigga threw for 100 yards against one of the worst defenses in the NFL. The fact that I have to pick one of these teams to be 4-1 is an abomination, but Andy Dalton is fucking Ryan Tannehill times 2.
I'm still eating a sandwich.
Yum. God, one of those teams is going to be 4-1.
Next up, Oakland, for now, goes into LA
For now.
and loses 28-35. The Raiders have to get a win, right? Man.
There we go.
No, I'm saying, but like they've just been bad this year.
We're not a good team.
I think the Chargers are going to win. I mean, they're just better, I think, and they're at home, so.
Yeah. This is one of those Phillip River games where he could totally lose it completely for him.
Like
but,
his sidearmed ass could either go for 2 yards or like 450. There's just
you're not wrong. His sidearm ass. But,
sidearm ass and asses. Look at this
Chargers.
dude.
Look at this dude.
Okay. Next up, Arizona going into San Francisco and losing 10-31, says Madden. And I'm going to agree. I think that Arizona is just so fucking bad that they can't win a game, even against a broken San Francisco team. Who looked decent last week. Who actually looked decent.
I mean, I must agree Arizona's pretty bad, but it takes a lot of skill, as the Lions and Browns have shown us, to go 0-16. So, if they get their chance against CJ Beathard, I'm taking Josh Rosen. Ugly ass.
Ooh. What? Next up, Minnesota at Philly. Feels for any Minnesota fans, because playoffs, lol. Madden has Philly winning 21-10, and slightly less of a blowout than it was in the playoffs. And I think that, god damn it, why are all these games so like toss-up right now? I'm gonna go Philly. I think they are gonna like finally come together and look like Philly of last year, and then fall apart next week. So, going Philly.
Well, I am 1-2-1 in picking the Vikings this year. However, I think Vikings look like their old selves. They're gonna get a win. Go back to it next week.
They do look really good. I'll give you that. But I just think that like they looked really good last week.
They looked pretty terrible.
Last week? Against the Rams?
Their defense.
Oh, well, their offense looked good. I think that like they go back and forth between having good weeks and just terrible weeks, aka the Bills game. So I'm going to say that they're going to have a terrible week, similarly to how they did in the playoffs. Next up, the Rams at Seattle. The Rams going to blow them out, says Madden. And yeah, that's just going to happen.
At Seattle? Nah.
I mean, the Rams beat up on the Seattle Seahawks even when the Seahawks were good and the Rams were bad. Like, that's just their team. So
First loss of the season for the Rams.
All right. Next up, Cowboys at Texans. 21-6 Houston, says Madden. And that's got to be right? I mean, Dallas is pretty garbage. They somehow stole a win against the Lions. And they will not do the same against Deshaun Watson.
Not that Houston's not garbage, but I mean, Houston's going to win.
Next up, the APs versus the old APs. Redskins at Saints. Saints going to win 26-3, says Madden. And, I mean, yeah, if that doesn't happen, I'll be very surprised. Alex Smith at a dome, so he'll get at least, like 45 running back screens.
To Adrian Peterson, so,
And that's also our Monday night game.
So, I guess.
Oh, wait, no. It's the Monday night game. All right, hold on.
By a large margin, the Saints are going to win.
No. I had to pick the underdog. So, you know what? You know what a turf like that means? You know what it reminds me of? Reminds me of Hawaii. You know what reminds me of Hawaii? Do you? Adrian Peterson. When I think of Hawaii, I think of Adrian Peterson in the Pro Bowl. Just running over fools. 200-plus yards. Looking like a beast. So, you know what reminds me of Hawaii? Turf. You know what the Saints have? Turf. You know who's going to win this game? The Redskins. You know who's going to go off this game? Alex Smith, actually, not Adrian Peterson. He's going to be bad this week. But, yeah, I think the Redskins are going to win, and the Saints are going to look like the Saints of old. And you know what? I don't think it's going to be close. I think the Redskins are going to win by a large margin. The Redskins over Saints.
So you're actually picking the Redskins? Or?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Have fun with that pick.
So, for fantasy this week, my first pick, Alvin Kamara.
Bro, he is leading the league in fantasy like I said he would. from week 1.
Why didn't I pick him with the third pick, realistically? Like, that would have been smart.
Yeah, you had 4th pick. He probably was gone, honestly.
No, he wasn't.
You picked Zeke over Kamara.
Well, Kamara was, like, ranked, like, 12th or something. I'm not sure why he was so low.
Who gives a fuck about the rankings? Well,
Actually,
Ingram's back, so he might slow down.
yeah. Oh, well. I mean, Zeke had a really good week last week, to be fair.
True.
So, running back of the week, Kamara. Quarterback of the week, Mariota. And receiver of the week, Juju Smith-Schuster. Defense of the week, definitely going to be the Jags defense this week.
Oh, I really like Juju, but quarterback for the week, Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Running back for the week is going to be somebody. Well, that's not a running back, but
No, I mixed two together.
well, that's like a defensive lineman for the Chargers.
No, that's Cameron Jordan.
No. All right, running back for the week is going to be.
Why are you R. Kelly being Bridget right now?
It's going Bridget. Running back for the week going to be
A midget.
LaShawn McCoy out of Buffalo.
I hope that's not true because I just gave him up in a trade. Oh God, I'm gonna die.
Receiver of the week.
Des Bryant.
I really like Juju, so I'm kind of sad you stole that.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
You know what? I'm going Julio Jones.
That's good.
And defense of the week is going to be. You really picked Jaguars versus the Chiefs.
Yo, the Chiefs they're due for a blow up. Even though I picked the Chiefs to win this game, I'm going the Jags. One of those has to be right.
I'm going Buffalo D.
I picked Mariota simply because Buffalo D.
Yeah, but I picked the Titans to win, so.
Fair. Facts. Fair facts. All right. Catch us next time on Have We Committed Suicide Yet? Probably.
If you're catching us, I'd assume the answer is no.